Have you ever wanted to take your small business to the next level? Have you dreamed of getting expert advice from a highly successful businesswoman and investor? Well, guess what? Your dream could be coming true with icon businesswoman Barbara Corcoran. Barbara, it's so good to see you. Good morning.
Thank you, Maddie, for the great introduction. Overstated, but great.
No, you are. People just love you, and they love your mind and your business sense, and that's why you're so successful. And if you can do anything to help small businesses, I know you want to, and that's why we love you. So I'm just curious, why is it so important to help the small businesses succeed?
Because people who are running small businesses are in a lonely spot. They're working by themselves and making the decisions by themselves. They might have employees, but there's only one of them. So what I do is I bring a voice in who has been there and done that. And we're running a free webinar series sponsored by AT&T Business, just to give them the everyday help, the practical help they need to build their business.
Okay. So Barbara, who would you say, like, what kind of businesses can benefit from these webinars that you're offering?
I know it will sound like an overstatement, but it's not. But whatever business you're in, whether it's a mature business or just starting out business, you really should listen. Every business has the same problems. You might say they're in a totally different market, technology versus making pancakes or selling pizza, whatever they're doing. But the fact of the matter is you need to deal with customer service. You need to be in touch with your customers. You need to get a good image for your business, build it in the right image, and you need to make quick decisions and make sure they're the right ones. Because the truth is people don't have unlimited resources. They have so much money to spend, and we teach them how to spend the money wisely. We're doing 3 seminars, each of them targeting something else, but almost every business has the same problem, so we're trying to address all of them.
Right. And you know, that it's an overwhelming task, and we love to support local small businesses here in Missouri. That's one of the focuses of our show. So could you just kind of highlight each of the 3 webinars and kind of the difference between the 3 that they can expect?
Of course. They start on Tuesday, August 20th, 1 p.m. Central Time, or you could get it at 888barbara.com. But the 3 are: the first one, operational success. And it focuses on manufacturing, whether you're producing a widget, whether you need packaging for a product you're selling right out your door on Main Street in a small town. People have to manufacture something, and you could pay a lot of money for it, a little bit of money for it. You could wait a long time to get it. You could trust the person who's manufacturing, have a good communication with them or not. So we talk about choosing the right manufacturer, how to locate, source the right manufacturers, and how to get your prices down in a nice way. And a lot of entrepreneurs are afraid of negotiating price or looking at other entrepreneurs that make things, so that they don't often pick the right people. So that we'll be focusing on the very first one. The second one is about customer engagement. And I think for the most part, entrepreneurs have gotten very savvy in making sure they want to engage their customers in person. But with this particular seminar, we're not only tackling in person, what's the right communication, how do you communicate, what do you want out of your customer, how do you know who your customer is, but we're also tackling the technology piece of it with the help of AT&T Business, simply because people are not taking advantage of it. Most entrepreneurs are afraid of it. They don't make good technology decisions. They spend way too much money on the solutions that they're not going to use. So we're taking that on head first, and they're going to leave with very concrete advice on what to do. The last one, of course, is AI, which is the scariest name in the world. I don't know why to most small business owners. They think it's the enemy versus the friend. But we're teaching them how to, number one, get over their attitude of being afraid of AI and taking advantage of AI. There isn't a single entrepreneur that I invested in who isn't really using AI already for many of the mundane tasks that they used to pay people to do or had to add on staff to do. Now AI can get it done quickly if you aren't afraid of it and you look into it and know how to use it.
Barbara, what would you say people can gain from each of the webinars that you just described?
Confidence more than anything. You know, a lot of people have the right answers to things, but hearing them from somebody else who's more established than they are makes them realize how smart they are. So I sometimes wonder how much I really teach people. And I think what I do more than anything else is getting them to feel confident in their own selves. And it's needed, because when you're building a business, you are reliant on yourself. So I think I teach confidence.
And you touched on AI. Can you touch on some of the technologies from the past that have been updated that are helping businesses, or trends that you're seeing?
Definitely. First of all, the most old one now, which was very new in its day, was the internet. I mean, there was a period of time I remember being in the real estate business, and I was on the internet 2 years before everybody else, and nobody even knew what it was about. No one knew it was an advantage. Boy, I was able to try all kinds of junky stuff on the internet under the radar and not be seen. So that, of course, changed the way business is done. And everyone says now, of course. But let me tell you, it was about 4 years before the whole economy caught on, and particularly in the arena of small entrepreneurs. But I think you asked another question that I somehow think I didn't answer. What was your other question?
About just the trends,
Oh, the
especially
trends
leading
that
into
are
the
taking
fourth
place.
quarter. Yes.
Yes, okay. Leading into the fourth quarter is so important because it's really the first quarter, although it's not labeled that for small businesses. They go into September in the year and they're panicked. There's not a single successful small business that I own that doesn't reach out to me in the fourth quarter thinking they're never going to sell again, sales are going to be off. All the insecurities come out. So the trends that they want to take advantage of course, is one, AI, which is a dominant trend that there very few people are taking advantage. And the other thing is expansion. Most entrepreneurs hesitate to expand when they can expand. They think about it too long, wonder about what could go wrong, and stay at the gate. They don't expand. So that is a trend of expansion, making money. It's happened with most of the small businesses. So there's less need to really be afraid.
Yes. So, Barbara, if people want to do this free webinar, what's the best way to get in touch with you and find out more information?
Very easy. 888barbara.com. Easy to find it all. Anytime you want.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your
you,
expert
Barbara.
advice. It is so great to see you again, and we can't wait to have you back on the show.
Thank you so much.
All right, you guys, we'll be back with a round of hot takes, and you can play along. Ozarksfirst.com/vote. Go there now to play along for hot takes. We'll be back. That's actually